It's Morgan coming back to you with another video, and yeah, this is a special one. We are here on Oahu for the IRC Tires US Hard Enduro Series Enduro Fest on the North Shore. It is absolutely beautiful. We just got to Adam's bike, just pulled it out of the container. Well, they pulled it out of the container. I'm just here getting it ready, making sure everything is good and going over it. So far, everything looks great. We got no rust, no big issues. You can see if we take a look at everything, turned out great. No big problems from being in a container all the way across the Pacific. Guys, I cannot tell you how pretty it is right here. This piece of land that we're on is drop dead gorgeous. We're about halfway between Honolulu and the North Shore. This is actually my favorite part. We spent a little bit of time in Honolulu and it was awesome. We saw Pearl Harbor, we did all that stuff. We did Waikiki, all the fancy city stuff, and it was great, but this is more my style. We are out in the redneck version of Hawaii. There's the Dole Plantations just back down the road. Big waves out on the North Shore at Pipeline and all that. This is absolutely amazing, guys. So I'm here, we're checking out Adam's bike. Let's see if she fires up. All right, guys, I'm pretty happy with the way it's running. Sounds good. Got that little ting right there. Might have to turn that air screw in just a half a turn and richen that up, but everything else feels awesome. Really happy about that. The only thing I noticed is it does seem like we're a little bit low on coolant, so we'll add some coolant to that thing. And then, yeah, I think Adam's ready to go racing. Now we got Adam shows up tonight, and then he will sign up tomorrow in Honolulu. There's a shop there, and then Saturday morning is the first race. He's got a race Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and hopefully we're qualifying for day 2, which is on Sunday. So, guys, I'm stoked the bike made it. Stoked you guys are joining me for this. Make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody in the hard enduro industry. We are trying to film everything and get as much footage of this thing as possible. Here we go, boys. Are they going to have different ABC splits?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but I know that for some of the areas there's options. So
okay.
There's like a right-hand side, a left-hand side. It should be like equally challenging.
Nice.
So they got markers for Saturday's first race and then for the second race.
All right, guys. Track walking, going down steep ravine. Unfortunately, I missed the crash in front of me earlier, but
there'll be more.
just keep filming.
There you go.
There we go.
There it is.
There's the crash. We're always. So guys, it looks like this is down during the race because the arrows are all pointing that way, but this is crazy steep and a deep rut. All right, we just got down off that steep hill. Now we are down in a ravine. It's funny, that hill coming down doesn't feel very jungly, but now super jungly. Definitely wetter down here. I think the guys are going to be pretty stoked about traction because it's not nearly as wet as we all thought it was going to be. So that's pretty cool. I think everybody's going to be happy about that. Should be good traction, at least good for hard enduro standards. So
125, they're making what? Is that 55 horsepower or something?
Screw the pipe. This is consumable at this point.
That's what I came to the conclusion of.
They're just
Pipes are consumable.
They're consumable. They're like little airbags for the rest of the bike. So here we go, guys. This is what's going to make this thing a hard enduro. Things like this. You can see, obviously there's a line there, but if you get caught in here with lappers or guys that aren't that fast, guys are going to be going right through the middle of that. And I don't even know how that's possible. I'm not that guy. I can ride a dirt bike, but I don't This is epic. We're down in probably what's going to be one of the cooler places to spectate, to be able to kind of move around down here. It's a long walk, but hopefully we'll get down here with the camera and do some filming down in here, because that is super cool. In fact, I should mark it. All right, guys, we're on the way to the motocross track. Adam, how you feeling this morning?
Oh, I'm feeling fresh.
Yes. Yes. Slept well?
Yep, slept in the van, got my setup back there.
Adam's doing this the right way, on the cheap for Hawaii. If you guys have never been to Hawaii, it's really, really awesome. Super rad, highly recommend it, but it is crazy expensive. So if you're gonna do it, renting a Dodge Caravan seems to be the way to go. And you can,
it's money.
Yeah.
Money I get to spend on dirt bikes.
Exactly. Adam, what do you think about after track walk? What do you think?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You like it?
I like it. If it's dry, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad. But if it rains or gets wet, it's adding a whole nother element to things. But yeah, it's a jungle out there. It's just raw wilderness, and it's crazy.
Hey, how's it going?
I follow you on Instagram and I seen your shit coming out. I was like, yeah!
Right on,
I was trying to get one of the hats. Yeah, we live on Kauai.
Okay.
I'm like packed bill with Nick.
Okay.
But I reached out to you one time because I was like, oh, I want one of those hats. And never got around to it. But no, stoked you guys are out here.
Yeah,
We want to go to your neck of the woods sometime.
Yeah, come on over, man, anytime. Like, we'd love to have you. I'm stoked to see how many people are. I can't believe how many people.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't get this many at a race on the mainland.
That's what Adam was saying, yeah.
I mean, it's nice.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
I had no idea.
Here we go.
DK, how are you doing?
Lovely, couldn't be better. Back in Hawaii.
Yeah, back in Hawaii. When'd you come in?
I was in February 1st.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, well, today I'm racing
in
the C class.
C class, right
yeah,
on.
because the AMA class is 45, and I'm not giving 21 years away to those suckers. The bad part was they closed the Mauna Kea 200-mile enduro. That was the best enduro on the planet.
Really?
Oh, there's 11 climates in the world. The Big Island has 9 of them, and we rode through all 9, from Hilo, up around Mauna Loa, around Mauna Kea, 12,000 feet, and back down to Hilo. 100 miles a day.
You got to do the good one. I only did the last 2.
A GoPro from another rider and you're caught cheating. Cutting course, doing anything like that.
So I'm in row 29.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm the first row of B guys. So.
Oh, sick. Nice. All good?
I think so, yeah.
Good, run good. Island good? All right, guys, Adam's off. I gotta hustle over to the track, see if we can see him out on the race. This is awesome. Tristan Hart getting past. There's Tristan right there. Yeah, buddy!
Down here by yourself?
No, I'm with Adam Does Dirt Bikes.
Oh, yeah,
He's racing the whole series. I built him a bike. That's part of
I
our...
watched some of the series.
Yeah, so we built that thing, and yeah, now he's down here racing. I got the families here. We made it a whole vacation because I've never been to Hawaii.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
almost wish I could say I've never been to Hawaii either.
Yeah, Colton's out front, but he's not way out front. There you go, buddy. Yeah! it's really, yeah, messing with their flow. Come on, Eddie, you're almost done. It's almost done, man. Eagle Buffalo. Woo! Yeah. Dang it! So close. Dang it! Here we go. Yeah. Come on to the valley and the river. Yeah.
That's good though.
We made it over the route. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, heck yeah. You're almost done, man.
Oh, bless you.
Yep, you're getting close, getting close. Yeah.
Hold up a bit. And you need the bike out a little bit.
Yeah. John Seahorn, how's it going?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good.
Good, man. Did you just come over for the race? Or you guys
Yeah, well, vacation too, but
Yeah.
You're close.
You were super close to it being done.
You guys keep telling me I'm close.
Well, you just haven't gone very far.
I was gonna ask you what row you was on, but here we go.
Yeah! Woo, buddy! Adam! Right here, dude! Yeah, right there! Yeah!
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, dude, you got it! You're almost done, Adam!
Right at the top of the
Almost done! Top of the hill, dude! I mean, because he got like 5th or 6th at King of the Hammer, or
Yep.
King of the Motos, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm like, don't be bummed out if you get your ass hometown bad here.
Right.
Because we don't ride this.
No.
This is nothing like
Yeah.
anything else
Go,
on
like,
the mainland.
Maybe to Seattle and ride like all
Yeah.
that, like
Yeah, or like, TKO. But it's just
still different.
different, man. I'm like, and you're competing against 350 Hawaiian. Yeah, dude.
Dude, it was awesome.
It was.
There's a bottleneck. There's like a mud pit, and as people started just digging it out, and it just got so deep.
Yeah.
Like me and another guy like bushwhacked it off to the right.
There's a few options.
Passing guys that are like just a little bit slower than you.
That's, yeah.
Because it's like if you try to go like a different route, it's like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah. So good. How's the bike?
It's awesome.
Is it working good?
You're running Kenda?
The fan doesn't work.
No?
I was worried about that when I looked at it this morning because this stupid, let's take a look. I don't know. I'm worried that it's a Tusk thing because my first one I got had the screen like that when I plugged it in.
Yeah.
And that means we'll take the tank out real fast. It's not working. And like my first one I put on my bike didn't work. It's this piece.
Oh man, I had like a good start, and then I was like went up on a single track that wasn't marked. I'm like, I am somewhere off course right now. Everybody followed me, and then I had to like go back towards the end. I'm like, just practice technique, like stand on the pegs, dig the heels down, weight them.
Yeah.
As I would have liked it, but it was clean.
That's all right. Hey, because today that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now it matters.
Yeah. Now this next one.
This next one.
Yeah. Just go a little balls out. Dude, those pegs are killer.
Yeah, you like them?
I love them. I love them. My feet never came off. They're like glued to them.
That's what I like to hear. That's good. I like mine.
Dude, and then the suspension. Holy fuck.
Is it?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm still like, but dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. And then, yeah, I was like shifting up into like fourth, just going like putting around on that single track.
Yeah.
Like, all right, feeling good. And
Nice.
so what do you got going on here?
We are working on Adam's bike because his fan wasn't working, and I noticed this morning that the display didn't read a temp. And I had one of these Tusk fans be bad out of the box, like that thing, and it was the same thing. So I was like, I know the fan worked when he picked up the bike before to test back home. I was like, that must have gone bad. I'm not gonna say anything about it to Adam because I didn't want to get in his head. I was like, something wrong with the bike. So I didn't say a word. I was like, yeah, you're good to go. But the fan didn't come on. So as we're checking things, I was looking for connections up here, making sure everything was good. Okay, and then Adam mentioned, he's like, well, maybe we just unplug it from the battery and then plug it back in. I'm like, wait a second. Because when we shipped this thing, we unhooked the battery, and I honestly forgot that it had a direct line to the fan. So, battery's back up. Now it's reading 82 degrees, so we should be good to go. Now we probably ought to need to set a little high. Again, because what'd you change it to? 180?
180.
So yeah, we're gonna put it back to 195, because I don't want it coming on and killing his battery.
Yeah.
But yeah. Easy fix. Alright guys, we are in Kings Alley now. These are still pros and AA guys coming through. Let's see. Tristan was out front. Colton Hager wasn't terribly far behind.
I'm off the fucking
Alright guys, we got Tristan coming through the lappers. I can't even imagine this poor dude. Nice! Nice work, Tristan! Nice. He almost got you. All right, guys, we're still here in Kings Alley, and I haven't seen Adam come through yet. Bummer. This is way out of his wheelhouse as far as what he rides normally. Same with me. I'm pretty happy I'm not racing right now. This looks absolutely brutal. And I'm just talking to some of the locals, and there's like, dude, this is the best conditions ever. This is dry. This is good. They're used to doing this stuff in like running water, which I cannot even get my head around. So hopefully Adam's good. Hopefully the bike is good. He was super happy with it after the race this morning. So hopefully everything's good. I think I'm gonna start walking out of here because yeah, there's not a lot of guys coming left, and they're about to shut this thing down. We're only a few minutes from the cutoff. Actually, I think right now is the cutoff. So yeah, I think we're about done. I don't know where they're gonna stop people up there, but here we go. All right, we're hiking out. Dude, Hawaii is no joke. If you want to come race hard enduro and want it to be hard, this is it. Like, this is right up there with anything else I've ever seen.
I got gassed.
Dude, it was gnarly.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see where you were, but what you didn't get to
I heard it was pretty bad.
was gnarly.
That's what I heard. I heard it was bad.
Dude, so what's up? What happened? Like, give me the lowdown.
I learned how to ride the mud from a lot of the locals.
Yeah. Nice.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome learning experience. Like getting lapped was actually really cool because then I watched everybody and then I'm like, man, they're like lugging it through there. They're waiting the seat and everything. And I tried doing it, and then I was making it over things easier. So,
Nice.
Yeah, I learned a lot of technique with riding in that slippery stuff.
Yeah, dude, it was. I kept telling people that like we're from Colorado. It's not ever like this.
It's not really an excuse, you know?
Well, but it's not, except for that you just don't get practice.
Yeah. So like this was this is awesome experience because like I'm sure when I go to East Coast stuff, I'm gonna ride it differently. And
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little easier.
Yeah.
And yeah, these Hawaiians are crazy.
Dude, they're nuts.
They're good. They're so good.
Every time they come through, like the course workers, like, yeah, they all knew each other. They're like high-fiving. And the gnarliest stuff, dude. Like, it's called Kings Valley, is where I was.
Yeah.
It's horrific. And like, they're all just like, I mean, they weren't all like cleaning it, but they're coming through and just like, yeah, boy, like stoked. I'm like, most people would cry. It was epic. Like,
Yeah.
that freaking creek bed. I was just like,
Yeah. Like I said, it was a great learning experience.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful I'm out here.
Yeah.
And, yeah,
Heck
the
yeah.
people out here are awesome, and this is a crazy gnarly race, and yeah,
yeah.
Hawaii, man.
Dude,
It's,
Hawaii.
And this was dry.
I know. Guys, we just have to say thank you to Hawaii. All right, guys, let's finish this thing up. I was gonna have Adam here for an exit interview, but unfortunately he had to boogie. He stayed late up there on Sunday filming and talking to folks, and he had to boogie out, so I didn't get a chance to do it. So let's go over this whole thing, right? So the bike was brilliant. Absolutely zero issues. The two things that Adam mentioned that he liked the most about the bike was the suspension and the foot pegs. The Carapax foot pegs, he was blown away with how good those things were in the mud, how grippy they were. He liked the position. They're 5 down and 10 back, which helps give a lot of pressure on the rear wheel for traction. So he really liked that. and he loved the suspension. I think you overheard him in video earlier go.
And then the suspension, holy fuck. That's awesome.
It was so good. He was so happy with that. That really, really, really makes me happy, mainly because that's part of the thing that I did personally for him, so I'm really happy about that. Unfortunately, he did not make it to Sunday race. He actually didn't make it even down to Kings Valley, that nasty riverbed that I was in. He timed out early. Bad luck, bad day, whatever, it happens. It's unfortunate. I was really hoping for him to make it, but he didn't make it. He did not DNF though. He made it to 2 checkpoints on the second race. So he didn't DNF. I'm not sure exactly what his results were overall, but the local boys and the pros, dude, those guys know what is up. The Hawaiians here know how to ride in some crazy, slippery, nasty, giant rocky stuff. My hat is off. Nice work, boys. You guys are amazing. This terrain is brutal. Hawaii is hard to describe if you've never been here. It's this beautiful, calm, peaceful ocean that can get really nasty and angry. And then it's the mountains, and there's really no in between. There's not a lot of flat land here. And yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts. I honestly am super happy I wasn't racing. Would have been hard. Not my cup of tea for sure. The rocks, even though it was a very dry time of year, we thought we were gonna have a ton of water, and there was water everywhere else on the island. It was really dry here. It was still super muddy, super slippery. So I can't imagine what it's like when it's actually wet. Tire choice was great. The IRC JX8, that's what a lot of the Hawaiian guys are running. Lucioli tubes worked well. XC gear, Mako 360 was amazing. The motor and everything ran great. Thank you to RK Tech. The head was brilliant. He said the bike had a ton of power, lots of low-end grunt. DDC Racing, Lucioli tubes, IRC tires. I'm trying to remember everything. Highland cycles. In-tech brakes were brilliant, even in the mud. Solid rear rotor worked great in the mud. Crosslink components kept the swing arms nice, which actually is a huge deal. Man, I was watching those guys falling off of rocks and just banging swing arms. So big thanks to Crosslink for those. G-rip bar ends worked great. Huge shout out to counter shocks. Kind of hard to tell how well it worked, honestly. I'm just gonna be really honest here. Adam didn't really mention the counter shocks. I don't think, honestly, that super hard enduro slow stuff is where the counter shocks really shines. I think it's more with the high speed chatter and bumps and things like that. At least that's where I notice it. So, but huge thank you to Nathan for the counter shocks. It's awesome. And anybody I missed, I apologize. I'm here doing this. We're getting ready to leave, head back home. So I'm sorry if I missed any of the sponsors of Champion Brick. Anyway, thank you all so very, very much. Huge thank you to Robbie Noyles for the bike and for helping us get here. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, thank you. Massive thank you to Adam for letting me be his mechanic and letting me come over here and be with him. I did not get any footage of the race on Sunday because I wanted to hang out with my family. Since Adam wasn't in it, I figured I'd just go hang out with the family and do Hawaii stuff, and it was awesome. I hope you guys liked this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you're new here, maybe if you're one of the Hawaii guys and you're checking this thing out, maybe subscribe to the channel. I'm obviously not going to do a lot of Hawaii content, but we do a lot of dirt bike content. And so maybe give us a subscribe, share this video with a friend, give us a thumbs up. Also, announcement, that bike, Adam's bike, is coming to my shop and is going to be there for a whole bunch of testing, reviews, and for you guys to come ride. So if you've never ridden a bike built specifically for hard enduro, let me know. Come on out. Maybe if you're the lucky winner of the trip out to ride with us, you get to ride that bike, as well as my new 23 and whatever bikes you want to ride. But yeah, Adam's bike is going to be available to ride and check out and see how a real hard enduro bike feels. I'm pretty excited about it because it's funny how different you can make a bike. So it's pretty different than like most people's enduro bikes. Anyway, guys, Hawaii's awesome. Thank you so much for having us out here on your wonderful, lovely island. I appreciate it. Thank you to all of you guys who watch these videos. I appreciate that. As always, get out, spread the gospel of two wheels, and I desperately hope that what we're doing here is inspiring you guys to work on, but mainly get out and ride your dirt bikes!